Hey guys, what is going on, and welcome back to Marvel Rivals, where today Season 2.5 has released, bringing with it brand new Ultron as a strategist, plus some little events, some new quests, and obviously a new ranked skin to get. Your first event is Cerebro Database 2. Now, this is just the second half of the one from last month. You will remember how this works. You basically play bingo with your quests, completing 3 lines to complete each of the 4 files. The first file is now out with Iron Man, and if you complete it in a shorter amount of time, you get 75 units as a bonus. So you can get bonus rewards from these. Completing all 4 of these files within the 4 weeks gives you the binary arrow outfit for Hawkeye, where he has been infected by Ultron's mechanical virus, being turned into what he describes as a bird-like creature. That is the first of the new event things. The second one is the new combat chest. The combat chest requires you to complete matches and earn XP and level up to claim certain rewards, including some sprays, some new things for Storm, in form of the Ultimate Wind Rider, some more sprays and random assorted items, including new moods. Moods are these new little cosmetic items that you can feature on your profile, which are pretty cute. The third page is then to do with Future Foundation, Mr. Fantastic. Some of you might be more familiar with that than others. And then the fourth and final page is to do with the corrupted Magneto, also known as Binary Sword, which is where Magneto has also been infected by the Ultron virus. This pass you can buy separately for 690 lattice, allowing you to level it up at any time and get all the rewards. If not, you get around half the rewards and you have a limited time to complete this. But, with that being said, let's go and have a little look. Next point is Season 2.5 of Ranked or Competitive. The new skin for this is Golden Ultron. Perhaps I should make my presence known at the Hellfire Gala in this golden form of mine. So that nice new golden form of Ultron can be attained as long as you complete 10 placement matches or settlement matches within this half of the season. Now, they have added the new map to competitive. They've not removed any maps, but the new map, Krakoa, from Hellfire Gala, is now added to competitive. And for a limited time, it can be available as a quick match mode as well. So without further ado, let's jump in, shall we? So even when loading into Krakoa, you have some lovely new features. Everybody's instantly trying to insta-lock Ultron. We knew that would happen, didn't we? Yeah. We knew that people would try and insta-lock Ultron like that. So that's going to be annoying, trying to get to Ultron. But yes, Krakoa. It is a convoy map. You must help Krakoa and Krakoa to become Okara. Oh, Okara, sorry. So, without further ado, let's get to it, shall we? Whoa! There's teleporters in here and all sorts.
You're leaking down there, Ultron.
No, I'm not.
Escort the avatar of Krakoa to the Great Ring. Okay. So, like I say, it goes without saying that this is a convoy map and requires you to push the avatar of Krakoa. Oh, Ultron's giving me his drone, so I get healing. Don't forget as well that some of the balance changes are now live, such as that Emma Frost now does damage at a bigger distance. So Emma Frost's range has increased. That is not the only changes. There's quite a few changes. So if you guys have not seen the patch notes, make sure to head online to go and check those out. Yeah, this new map is very Ultron style, while still obviously being Krakoa themed. Alright. This is a very open map. Very open, very vertical. Lots of places you can hide, and lots of places you can accidentally fall off the map. Like I've just done here. But yeah, it's quite an interesting new map, I must say. So let's go and explore it a little bit more. So getting it to the first checkpoint is Ultron's factory entrance. So like, it does make sense that it's a very Ultron themed map.
Extermination!
It's quite cool actually, quite a nice looking map. Got some very cool design features to it. I feel like this might be a map that you'll have to play a fair few times to get used to though. Obviously, the other thing I've just clocked as well with Emma Frost is that her shield that's only 400 now rather than 500. So yeah, there's just a lot of changes, a lot of little balance changes. If you want to know all of them in detail, like I say, make sure to head onto their website and look at the official patch notes. Be your best bet. Ultron's an interesting character. He does seem to be doing a fair bit of healing to me, I must say, but it'll be fun to give him a go later in this video. So as we head towards the final checkpoint, it's just worth showing off part of the design of this map. The obviously heavily themed robotics is pretty cool, but like, it's really interesting to see like the teleporter features. Obviously the brutalist metallic vibes as well. It's just very, very different to some of the other maps we've got. And then obviously you can see here at the end you're heading towards the final point where you let the Avatar purge Ultron from Krakoa. Which is a really cool animation in and of itself. And as you can see, the Ultron got MVP. I feel like a lot of people playing Ultron are getting MVP. I feel like this is really, really common to see, that the Ultron gets MVP. So, I mean, let's have a little look at the stats and how much healing he did, because it did feel like he was healing me a fair bit throughout that. And the stats would back that up. I mean, he healed for nearly 10,000. Which is nearly double what anyone else in the game healed for, so it does seem that he might actually be a better healer than people expected him to be, because that constant heal from the drone is really, really powerful. So let's play another couple of games and see if we can play Ultron ourselves. Although it is also worth noting, folks, as well, that thanks to new achievements that have released in this half of the season, you can now get some new rewards from your achievement tab, such as the new Chronicle Expert title from Chronoverse Saga. So obviously, as you're playing the game, you might be able to complete some new achievements, get some new free rewards that way as well. So folks, we are now on the opposite side, where we have got to fight back to stop the Avatar of Krakoa from reaching the Great Ring this time, to stop Okara.
Living Avatar of Vengeance takes a lot out of a guy.
So, this will be interesting. What a lot of people have never clocked, Arako and Okara are obviously the same word backwards, but Krakoa is also just an anagram of both words. Krakoa, Arako, and Takara are all the same word, just rearranged. One thing I find interesting with the initial spawn point for the pushing team on this one, is that they can see through the door before the match actually begins, so they can see the enemies upon approach, which is quite interesting to see. Now that we're playing a DPS as well, I kind of want to see how simple it is to fight against Ultron. Is he easy to kill? I mean, I guess it depends on the person playing the Ultron as well. He does deal quite a good bit of damage. I think one of the biggest changes that is going to be interesting to play against is Hawkeye. I mean, Hawkeye was already pretty powerful. Now I think he's going to be quite scary to play against. But lots of changes in one go, lots of big changes. We'll mix up the meta somewhat, but we'll see how soon. Okay folks, I mean, after having just mutilated him like that, I can very much confirm, if the Ultron isn't flying around very much, he is remarkably easy to kill, even as a flyer. So, I don't know, I feel like he's quite well balanced.
Executioner!
He's definitely not overpowered, which is good. Very, very good to see.
This is real firepower!
Although I did just hear an ultimate again, but I don't know if that was our team or theirs. Yeah, I think Ultron is going to be an interesting character. I want to play him myself though to find out. So folks, really quickly, just to show you the animation if you win on the other team. Doom 2099 there, purging Ultron once and for all. So quite cool animations for this map, I must say. Finally, we've locked in Ultron, guys, so just to show you his abilities really quickly. His main attack unleashes a burning energy beam. He has a team up with Iron Man that upgrades his arsenal to a nano ray that pierces through all characters, dealing much more damage and healing. He has the enhanced flight ability. He has the drone from the RB, and then the Y gives like a shield thing as well. So some pretty cool abilities from Ultron here. We'll give him a little test out. We are on the defense side, so let's skip forward a little bit. So quickly, the dash forward ability does let you dash forward quite rapidly, I must say. So as you can see, folks, I'm just going to show you a little bit where we use the drone to heal Emma, and then you sort of attack back. Now, the attack is the thing that I sort of need to work on learning how to use a little bit better, but and then the power-up attack lasts a little bit longer, but my teammates are not really tanking. It's a little bit hard when you're sort of an exposed flyer, but definitely quite a fun character to use, Ultron is. We'll go back in and try and use him a little bit more properly. I forgot that the team up ability has the effect of being able to heal through enemies as well.
Crisis averted. Maximum pulse!
certainly deals good damage. You've just got to be able to hit your shots, I guess.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
So it sort of deals this little bit of damage first,
Against the world.
and then deals a big bunch of damage in one go. I guess the final thing that we need to give a good go of is using this ult ability. So using the ult ability sort of deals a lot of extra damage, and then you can sort of retreat off and try and heal back up again. Okay, I'm sort of getting the hang of it now, I must say. I think hitting the attacks is actually the hardest part of Ultron, because it does require a decent aim on some pretty fast moving targets. So, let's skip forward a little bit, shall we? It also goes without saying, folks, that you are not immortal when you use Ultron's ult ability, as I have proven there by basically one-shotting their Ultron. So do be careful if you are playing as Ultron and you plan on using your ult ability to get some kills.
Us against the world.
Because if you're not careful, you can be slaughtered. But Ultron's ult ability is pretty powerful, that it is worth noting. It does deal a lot of damage quite quickly. So, just like that, we've won this game as well. This time with us playing as Ultron, but we didn't get the MVP this time, annoyingly. So, sort of disproves my point there, really. I mean, if you look, I think my healing could have done better. I definitely could have done better with my healing, but I think Ultron is very much going to be a fun character to play if you get to play him. Because obviously a lot of people are going to want to play him at the moment. But with all that in mind, guys, that was a look at Marvel Rivals Season 2.5, Ultron and Uraka and Arako and whatever else, the combat chest, the new event. It's all pretty cool. So, without further ado, guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable and fun to watch as always, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.